This is iPower 102.7 FM, the pride of the people. The program is We Fact Checked It. This is a program we have designed for your listening pleasure where we fact check claims in the public space. My name is Alaba Adeyemi, and this afternoon we shall be fact-checking a claim that has been in the public space for decades. The claim that Nigeria gives power, electricity, to neighboring African countries for free. How true is this claim? Today you will know on We Fact-Checked It. The claim is that Nigeria gives electricity to neighboring countries like Benin, Togo, and Niger at no cost or as a form of aid. Many Nigerians have heard this claim. I have been hearing this claim since I was a baby, that our country, our beloved country, that suffers greatly from inadequate power supply, gives power to neighboring African countries like Benin, Togo, and Niger. Many of our people have carried this story around for a very long time. What is the truth about this? We fact-checked it. Nigeria exports electricity commercially to Benin, Togo, and Niger under bilateral agreement and the West African Power Pool (WAPP). These exports are made for often at rates higher than the Nigerian domestic tariff. In recent years, Nigeria has earned hundreds of millions of dollars from these sales, with plans to expand exports for up to $1 billion annually by 2026. Occasionally, payments are delayed, but the arrangements remain contractual and revenue generating, not free. The meaning of this is that Nigeria actually supplies power at a cost to neighboring countries. We sell to them at a price higher than what is obtainable in our country. That is, we sell at a profit to neighboring African country. However, for the benefit of our listener, there is a story behind this particular arrangement. Early in the 60s, when Nigerian government was planning to build a Kanji Dam on River Niger, where it is located now, if you are a good student of geography, you would know that the River Niger starts from the Futa Jalon mountain in Guinea and passes through about 5 to 6 African countries before pouring into the Atlantic Ocean in Nigeria. Therefore, when Nigeria was building the Kanji Dam, it needed the assurance that the water will being supplied by the river will be sufficient for turning the turbines of River Niger. Therefore, it entered into agreement with neighboring African countries that rather than you building another hydroelectric power on the River Niger and cutting off sufficient supply of water to Kanji, we will give you part of power generated in Nigeria at a cost. That agreement has been sustained for many decades now, and that is why Nigeria is compelled, even when not producing sufficient quantity of power to its own citizen to sell part of what it produces to neighboring countries. Therefore, next time you hear someone say Nigeria does not have enough power, say yes. Nigeria, despite not having enough power, is dashing out power to countries around us. Tell the person that that is not accurate. The accurate story is the fact that Nigeria sells part of the power it produces at a profit to other countries around our neighborhood. Nigeria is not doing it out of charity, but out of the idea, out of effort to protect its power supply and to protect its personal interest. Tell such a person that that power supply is being sold to those countries at a price higher than what is obtainable even in Nigeria. Our verdict today is that the claim that Nigeria supplies power free of charge to Niger, to Togo, and to Benin Republic, that claim is misleading. Once again, it is true that Nigeria gives power to Niger, to Togo, and to Benin Republic. But it is not for free. It comes at a cost. And at a cost higher than what is paid by Nigerian citizens. Had we failed to supply those power, those countries would have built their own dam on the River Niger. And none of us would have had power supply because the water would not be enough to go around. Thank you for joining us today. I hope to see you next week with another claim, which we shall fact check here. And until next week that I will come your way again, I remain yours sincerely, Alaba Adeyemi. I urge you to keep listening to iPower 102.7 FM. This is the station that will give you precise and accurate information 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 30 days a month, 365 days a year. Thank you for joining us, and God bless.